do, we're going to talk to everybody. Sit. Yeah, good boy. So, welcome back to Trail Camera Adventures. Oh yeah, we appreciate you following along on our adventures. Today we've got Sean and Apollo again, and the dogs are having a good time. Oh, you want me to pet you, huh? Okay. Okay. That worked good. Let's see what we got. Turn it off. Turn it back on. Hopefully it turns on here in a second. Yay, batteries are still good. Oh yeah, that's what we want. So are you having a good time? I think you are. Wait a minute. Anyway, because of my relentless pursuit of getting stuff on these trail cameras and years of going up and setting so many of them, I've been able to catch an awful lot of crazy, awesome stuff. It's incredible, some of the stuff that we've got. I've had some amazing success at getting videos that they're just shocking and inspiring and crazy and wild and like, oh my God, that's so cool. They're oh my gosh moments. I started this channel a couple of years ago to document, my adventures, my friends' adventures with the dogs in the woods, because I wanted to have it for my kids and for my grandkids and for, people that enjoy it but really don't have access. Our lives are also busy now, and people love wildlife. People in general don't have or won't spend the kind of time that I do and study in the woods, so I want to share it, and that's what it's all about. It seems just about everybody is interested in wild animals and animal behavior, for sure. And you just don't have time to get at it like I do. So I want to take the time and document it and share it with the world. I do love editing the videos. Boy, it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of skill, but I'm kind of self-taught. I keep at it and I do some pretty good stuff, but along the ways there might be a few things that are a little crazy, and it's because I like to have fun with it. But since it's us and it's the animals and it's our own deal, it's a little artistic. We can do what I want, and sometimes it works out, and other times it's like I'll get a comment or two like, boy, that was annoying. That's okay. That's part of the journey. The videos, they need to be educational, but they need to be entertaining first. If people are watching them and they're not entertained by what they see, boop, they're gone. When you look at the analytics on my channel, and quite frankly everybody else's, the average retention is just a few seconds. If you don't have something really interesting within the first 3 to 7 seconds, boop, they're gone. The majority of the people. But if you do something very interesting and then you catch them for that, and then you keep them going for a while, they get into it, and that's where the real benefit comes. Some of the earlier videos that I made, I saved the best stuff for last. That's not the way to do it. I try to get the best stuff up front, and so the viewer gets a feel for what it's all about, tell the quick story, and then get into it and show more. The channel really seems to be working now. I'm absolutely amazed. At this point, we're approaching 5,000 subscribers. I never had a feeling that we would do anything like that. It was kind of a thing for me and my family members and a few friends, but it's turned into something way more than that. The fact that 5,000 people have taken the time to hit that subscribe button is very amazing to me. I think it's really cool. What else is amazing is the amount of views. The overall views in the last 2 years is crazy. We're actually we're approaching 2 million views on the channel with just these last 2 years. Holy smokes, people really do like wildlife. I think they treasure it, and they treasure the time that they spend either hiking or watching wildlife, or watching it like on our channel. People in general, they want to keep it. We love it. We have purpose. Thank you so much for watching and supporting Trail Camera Adventures. If you haven't subscribed to it, the channel, it's actually free. I don't think everybody realizes that. All you have to do is hit that small subscribe button, that's in the corner of this video or at the very end on the menu, and it puts us on on your list, so that when a new video comes out, you get a notification and you can watch it. And if not everybody is on social media every single day, if you come back in a week or two and there's a video on there, it'll say there's a Trail Camera Adventure videos on there, so it tells you. The last couple of years, some of my videos got long. The last couple of years, I've been working on shortening them up, and it seems like people like that. They want to see the cool stuff, but they kind of want to get to the point. So I've gotten a whole lot better at that. Yeah, we got a burrito, a breakfast burrito. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's from the Cougar store. You like that? I don't think it's any surprise to anyone that electronics in the woods and moisture, they don't always mix that well, especially during the winter. They just don't last that long. After a year constantly being out there, there's just too much internal condensation with the big temperature changes, especially a lot of water coming out of there. I think the longest I've ever had a camera last continuously in the woods was about 3 years. If you're only using it during the summer or fall, you could probably get 5 or 6 years out of them. But with the change of technology, and for what I'm using them for, you want to get the newer cameras with a better resolution, longer battery life, wider views, and faster trigger activation. It's kind of funny to see some of the real old videos of me pulling out an SD card that's not even 1 gig in size. Everything I use today holds at least a 32 gig or larger card, so they can carry an awful lot of videos before the memory card fills out or the batteries die. And I have had batteries go an entire year and get videos. It's amazing that sometimes the right camera, the right setting, they will last that long. Trail cameras and animal behavior have absolutely fascinated me from the very get-go. Remember when they were 35mm camera traps? And even before that, I was using the little digital timers with the strings so I could tell when the deer were coming across the trails. I was just fascinated with that. When those 35mm film trail cameras came out, they were a disaster. But the concept of setting it up and leaving it was solid. Some of you are going to remember trail cameras that use large metal memory cards. that were the size of business cards. Back in the day, some of those trail cameras were as big as toasters, and they used D-size batteries. The evolution to SD cards and micro SD cards with banks of AA batteries has been huge. Some of my oldest videos show me pulling cards with less than 1 gig of memory. For a while, memory was so limited, I could use pictures only. Today, all my cameras are on video mode for at least 30 seconds, and I can really edit the HD and 4KW videos so they look great on YouTube. We've got some things on trail cameras that, quite frankly, I've never heard of. And I know an awful lot of my friends and some of the viewers have never seen some of these things happen. There's animal behavior that you just don't read about. It's really fascinating. And without these trail cameras, quite frankly, we would not know that those things occurred. I think I mentioned earlier I have almost 75, somewhere around 75 working trail cameras in the field. Almost all of them are there all year long. I'll pull them out occasionally and replace them with others, take them home, work on them, clean them up, and put them in another area. But most of the time they're in the field until they finally die. The shortest I'll have them in there and pull the cards is usually about a week. The longest is about a year. I have had cameras that I set and collected a year later that, believe it or not, were still recording. There's a recording of me putting it in, and there's a recording of me pulling it out. And they've gone over an entire winter. Sometimes the snow gets all the way up to the top of the camera. I'm not really sure if it gets so cold and it just goes out for a while, and then when I finally can get back to it, it's warmed up and now it's recording again. I think in some cases it wasn't a very good spot. There wasn't an awful lot of animal activity, so it didn't activate the passive infrared and trigger to do some recordings, and so the batteries lasted longer. And then if you're not getting as many videos and you're not getting as much activation, well, then you're not going to use up the whole SD card. So I have had them last as long as a year. Most of the ones I like to pick up within a few months, at least 2 to 4 weeks of activity. And when I go to get them, I can only get sometimes a half a dozen to a dozen would be a huge day. So it's sort of a cycle that I'll pick up the cameras on. If you would imagine like a trapper on a trap line, that's how I do my cameras. Some of them are out over several miles in an area. And some of them, like they're close to a water source, I like to put 3 or 4 on that area. What's crazy is you can have 3 or 4 at different angles on an area, and they won't all get the critter that came through. There's something about the cameras. You'd think it would get everything, but it doesn't. There's an awful lot of slower moving, cautious animals like bobcats, coyotes, sometimes cougars. I've got one water hole where I had 4 cameras up and I was watching all the videos, and only one of them captured a mother cougar coming in with her 3 kittens. They were newborn at the time, coming in right behind it. It was incredible, fantastic video. All the cameras were working. They all should have got him, but just the angle that it came in, for some reason or another, only one of those cameras triggered. So, you know, it's not unusual that you can walk up to a camera, and especially in the snow, you'll see tracks, and you get all excited. I can't wait to see what's on here. I see the tracks, and then you look at it, and there's nothing there. What happened? Trail cameras are funny that way, and I don't know. I don't know what happens to them. So if you have the chance to run in a really good area, 2 or 3, do it. You'll be amazed. The different angles are cool too. Okay, we made it. Yeah. So Calamity and I are right at one of the entrances of Gifford Pinchot Forest. We're actually not going to be in the forest. We're going to be close, but this is a great place to sit and talk. So we are going to recover a oh, here comes another truck, so you're going to look at that truck go by. We're going to recover a trail camera that we left last time. So anyway, we know there's going to be lions and stuff on it because last time we pulled, there was 2 trail cameras that were right by this one that we forgot about, and there was 2 different lions, there was 2 different bears, and there was also a bobcat on there. So can't believe we forgot this one. It's an even better position for the lions that came through, so we're really excited to get in there and pull it and see what's on the card tonight. So anyway, are you ready to go? Hey, big girl. Hey. She is 4.5 months old. She'll be 5 months old on the 28th at the end of this month. She was born March 28th of this year, and she's just doing great. Okay, you're ready to go, aren't you? You're being so good sitting up there. Good girl. Here we go. Definitely. And she is just working it. She is just smelling. Everything. So, yeah, there's lots of smells here, huh? Oh, yeah. This is sort of a staging area for, I happen to know, for the deer and elk before they go into the swamp. They just don't go marching out there and present themselves to predators. Come on, let's go. Up. One more. Up. I'm not sure why it would have even had to jump up on those. You just step over those long legs. Oh, you really want to go over there. Is that the way the animals went? They did, didn't they? Okay, but we are cutting to the road and going to the truck. Well, that was a quick trip. In and out. I set 2 more cameras in spots that were really good, that we've gotten some excellent videos on before. We pulled the one out, and I put a peg in on this other tree that I thought was just going to be fantastic, and I reached down in my backpack and I only brought 2 more cameras. So next time in there, I'm going to have to bring an extra one and put it in that one spot because it really looks like it's going to be good. It's a pinch point that goes along the back of the swamp, and it'll probably pick up all the different animals that are actually going back behind the swamp, but not going up this steep cliff that kind of pinches it in. So decided to let that one soak a while, and next time we go in there we'll add a couple more. So back to the cabin. Mommy should be there here before long. Okay, dead batteries. Kind of expected that though. So I just made a rookie mistake that I am paying for right now. I've left these cameras up here, 3 of them, over the winter because they got snowed out. This is the first time I've been able to pull them. I pulled the first one, pulled the card out, changed the batteries were dead, no problem. Got to the second one, the batteries were still good. It was still on. I could. Well, what do we have here? Oh yeah, there's some elk scat there, huh? Yes, there is. Got spider webs all over it. I know. Look at the trillium. Boy, it's coming up great now. Oh yeah, beautiful. There wasn't any green on the forest floor a month or so ago, and now it's just being carpeted. I think the trillium is one of the most beautiful things of spring. Okay, here we go. Up, up, up. Someday you'll just hop in. There's some water. There you go. You want some water? You're doing good. Here's your bone. You want to show Mom your bone that you got today? Yes, that's so good. Oh, you did so good. How do you like that adventure? It was good, huh? It was a good adventure.
Looking right at it. Come here, buddy. Come here, Paula.
It might be white sticks, but we'll see. Oh, this is an exciting one right here.
All right, buddy. Search.
Hi. Hi. Okay. Out with the old card and in with the new card. Wow, we have pulled a lot and reset a lot today. There we go. Ready to go. All right. There we go. I think we're all in.
Hi, Wyatt.
All right. We're at a place where, okay, you just, that's enough. Sit down. I know. Is that your, one of your favorite spots. He's never been here before. Yes. So this is the lion spot. This is the spot that, oh geez, over 10 years ago, closer to, probably closer to 15 years ago, we got a really cool picture of a great big tom lion, and several pictures since. And lots of elk and bobcats and everything else, so it's fun. It's a lot of fun to come back to this place. That's right. So far today, we put out one new camera. All right, what was that? What was that? Okay, just one new camera, but we pulled, geez, at least 6. I think, well, there's 3 right around here, so maybe closer to 9 or 10, actually.
7.
7, okay,
7.
all right. So we're gonna have a lot of really good content, and 2 weeks ago we tried to get up here and pull cards, but there's way too much snow, and I think I set these about a month before that. So there's been a good soak going on, but there's not as many animals. It's just a lot of snow. The animals. There it is. Tools. Oops. Tools. Add waypoint. 2, 5. All right. We found our other camera in the area. There's an old rub, and coming up to it, we found this brand new one right here, and there's a camera. So this could be great.
No.
And the moment of truth. Are the batteries good? Off. On. Yoo-hoo! We got battery. All right. So Calamity and I are right at one of the entrances of Gifford Pinchot Forest. We're actually not going to be in the forest. We're going to be close, but this is a great place to sit and talk. So we are going to recover a, oh, here comes another truck. You're ready to go, aren't you? You're being so good sitting up there. Good girl. Here we go. Everything, so. Yeah, there's lots of smells here, huh? Oh yeah. This is sort of a staging area for, I happen to know, for the deer and elk before they go into the swamp. They just don't go marching out there and present themselves to predators. Let's go. Up. Come on. Let's go. Up. One more. Up. I'm not sure why it would have even had to jump up on those. You just step over those long legs. Well, that was a quick trip. In and out. I set 2 more cameras in spots that were really good, that we've gotten some excellent videos on before. We pulled the one out, and I put a peg in on this other tree that I thought was just going to be fantastic. Okay, dead batteries. Kind of expected that though. Oh shit. Damn. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. So I just made a rookie mistake that I am paying for right now. I've left these cameras up here, 3 of them, over the winter because they got snowed out. This is the first time I've been able to pull them. I pulled the first one, pulled the card out, changed the batteries were dead, no problem. Got to the second one, the batteries were still good. It was still on. Anyway, it's fun to be out here. One more thing that's pretty important for me anyway, because I've got quite a few of them, is I'll go to my Onyx and boom. By the way, if you don't know this, if you hit that little button there, it'll go right to where you're at quickly rather than you have to zoom around. So it's trying to find me right now. It's setting up. Oh, I don't have very good reception in here, obviously, but it's trying. It's trying. There we go. Now we're getting in. Okay, so now I'm going to hit tools, add waypoint. I'm going to change it to a trail camera. I'm going to change it to that color, and I'm going to save it. And it's in there. That's that. Oh, you're a turkey head. Gobble, 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 gobble. All right. Look at that. That's snow. Look at that, Calamity. That's snow. Oh, yeah. Uncle Wyatt used to like to eat snow. Yeah, it's not even November yet. It's October. We got snow. Come on, let's go. Oh, you want to eat it, huh? Come on. That's your first snow cone. Oh my, look at that. Somebody was messing with it and broke it. And broke it right off. Wow, it takes a lot of strength to do that. Well, we've got another one. Look at there. So on this one here, I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to take this home and fix it. I think what I'll do is just take this off and we'll just put another one in there. a sight tonight. So look at that beautiful sky. You can barely see St. Helens through there. And this, the moon. Full moon coming up over the horizon. Absolutely gorgeous. This is an adventure. Are we in there? Yeah, we are.
All right.
Oh, I got a seat too, huh?
Yeah, I made room.
Oh, there we go.
Made
Okay,
some
turn
room.
around, look at the camera.
Apollo.
Can we get Apollo in there?
Yeah, we can. Come on, buddy.
Sit.
There you go. Hey,
All right, so
stand back.
we're up into the clouds. Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's some elk scat there, huh? Yes, there is. No, this way. I got one more. Just one more, right? There you go. So this has been a really good camera site for us. I'm super excited to see what's on it. It's been out here since reloaded since April 6th. Turn it off, turn it on test mode, see if the batteries come on. They do. That's good news. So turn that thing off and we'll pull the card. You know, these little compact SD cards, I got quite a few cameras with them and they seem like a good idea, but I don't like them. They're so small, they're hard to get out, hard to get back in sometimes, and man, if you drop them you got trouble. Oh, look at the trillium. Boy, it's coming up great now. Oh yeah, beautiful. There wasn't any green on the forest floor a month or so ago, and now it's just being carpeted. I think the trillium is one of the most beautiful things of spring. Okay, here we go. Up, up, up. Someday you'll just hop in. There's some water. There you go. You want some water? You're doing good. Here's your bone. You want to show Mom your bone that you got today? Yes, that's so good. Oh, this is an exciting one right here.
All right, buddy. Search.
Hi. Hi. Okay. Out with the old card and in with the new card. Wow, we have pulled a lot and reset a lot today. There we go. Ready to go. Uh-oh, a lot of water coming out of there. Number 10, turn it off and back on. Come on, light up. Light up. Dang, dead batteries.